Right. I need to unmute my microphone if I want you guys to be able to be here or to hear me. Brain is still not 100%. I have been told by my therapist that brain is not going to be 100% for a while. So we'll see how well thinking my way through things that are hard, like puzzles and stuff, go. You can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. Ah, it's on your end. For once, the technical difficulty. It's not on my end. We had plenty of technical difficulties with things we were trying to do on Tuesday. There you go. Your Twitch is muted. My mouth is not muted. My mouth doesn't mute. That's fun fact, you guys. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me try to stream with laryngitis. I've been fortunate enough not to get it recently, but I definitely do not uh, take well to not being able to speak. I speak anyway. It's not so good. So yeah, today, hold on. Game, you're supposed to give us Talos. Blues, thank you. Why is the game not? Hold on. Why is it not? There we go. No technical difficulties. None at all. So, different backdrop, different stream setup. I've got this weird light. I might at some point replace this actually with like an actual light thingy. I did some research into lights and stuff because I'm tired of having really crummy lighting. Um, but I also really don't have room for a big old thing. Yeah, so as you can probably tell, I'm a little more disjointed than usual, a little lower energy than usual. This is the room that I grew up in. I am at my mom's house, temporarily living with my mom and stepdad because I was feeling really isolated down or up in Pennsylvania, and kind of needed to get to a place where I could be with people to kind of take care of me and help me through a difficult time. So I'm here in Texas, which is why I'm not dressed for the winter because it's springtime out there. Because this is Texas, it's spring break. The first day of spring was yesterday, wasn't it? So yeah, I redid my entire room, decoration wise, because I wanted it to be different. So that instead of being me staying in the room that I grew up in, it's like grown up Lauren's room that she's living in for now. And Ella is here. Ella is curled up in her bed on the bed. Hi, Ella. Did you hear me say your name? You gonna come say hi? No, you're not. Oh man, I could show you guys, but then you'd see all of my like. Usually the bed here is actually clean, but it's got a bunch of stuff piled up on it, so you'll have to wait until next week to see Ella. But yeah. So we're getting by. I'm still a very sad Lauren. But that's not going to change anytime soon. So, thank you, Blue Gloss. So, like, literally, my brain isn't operating very well. I wasn't in the best emotional shape before Knox got sick, and grief has apparently it does a number to your braining. So, my braining is not 100%. I'm not operating at full brain. Um, but it does actually mean a lot. Um, as I mean, like I think we all have this fear of being forgotten when it's our time. But you also kind of feel that way about the ones you love too. So like, there's something kind of weirdly reassuring about knowing that other people know who Knox was. And I hate having to use the past tense. And that they care, and that I'm not grieving her alone. I think it's probably actually a good sign that I've been crying more in recent days because that means that my brain has decided that I'm good enough shape to handle some of the sadness and processing it because you gotta process it to get through it. I learned that with my divorce. Death is like that too, as it turns out. But yeah, so for everybody who's offered words of support, and for everybody who tried to support me and Nox when she was sick and we thought we had a fighting chance, and for the people who donated to humane societies and things in Nox's name and stuff like that, like, thank you all. As hard as going through a divorce is, and it does really suck, like, if you guys have been there, like, it sucks a lot. And because of me being the way I am and the situation I am, I'm somewhat out in public with all of that. As much as that sucked and I felt like the world was ending, I don't know that I feel like the world is ending right now, but it's also worse in some ways because there's no good side on the other side. Like with a divorce, there's usually a reason why you had a breakup, and like you know that you're gonna get certain things, like you're gonna get more freedom and more time to focus on yourself as an individual and what you need and things like that. But when somebody dies, there's nothing good. So, anyway, that's your depressing departure for the time being. But I feel like the Talos stream has gotten a lot of me just crying about Nox. So thanks guys for listening. She's such a good little baby. Sorry, hold on. I was kind of looking forward. I was like, oh, I'm going to be picking up this game again. This is going to be like a return to normalcy in the new, a different setting. And I've actually been feeling pretty okay, but this afternoon and evening just were really hard. I spent a while that I was supposed to be working, crying on my bed, holding Ella, so hopefully we'll wind up feeling a bit better. I don't remember where I was or what I was doing. You guys aren't able to see it? Hold on, we were having some technical difficulties. Hey, Ormy. Alright, hold on. I played Undertale Red and it messed things up a bit. So, that might have done it or something. Let's see how this goes. This looks slightly more promising, doesn't it? Let's see if it's animated. You guys have to tell me if it looks animated to you. Oh no. Playing a game about the end of the world in which everyone dies and we wonder whether there's any purpose to life, knowing that everything is going to eventually end, finding and making meaning out of otherwise meaningless existence. I don't know, I could really use, what's her name, Alexandria? Maybe she'll have something to say. I'm pretty sure she's younger than me. I'm pretty sure the game establishes that she's younger than me, but sometimes people can have a lot of wisdom. Did I laugh about this last time? One of my big personal problems is things being extreme. And not a lot of gray area in between black and white. Like, big emotions, big feelings, big despair, big hope, just all of this stuff, like. So in fact, one of my goals for 2019 is supposed to be finding middle ground. So, Blues, I'm sure you were talking about this game, but it's life. God, this song is so mournful. Instrument that is. So there's one of these that I haven't done. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there's a few of them that I haven't done. Okay. Well, let's go get our butts kicked. Prison break, huh? might be discouraged really easily right now. Yeah, I feel like this is a kind of game that has a lot of I mean, it's about a lot more than just puzzles. It's not about saving the world in the way that a lot of games are about saving the world, so there's a lot of value and resonance on a much more profound level. I want there. That's what I want. How do I get there? Oh wait, Yeah, well, we'll get to the tower at some point then. All right. Ah, yes, there's a run button. By the way, hey. We want happier. You guys want something happier? We have new emotes. If you've missed the past couple of streams. Where does that send me? Where does that send me? I want to go through that. No. Okay. We're just gonna try some things at random. We're just gonna kind of like do this as much as we can. Why do I have more of these? I'm sure there's a reason. Alright, friend. I'm gonna need a jammer if I'm gonna get to the other side of you. Or like... No, I can't jump over you. Okay, I'm gonna need a jammer. There's gotta be a jammer around here somewhere. Jammy jam. You're not a jammer, are you? No, you're a crystal-y thing, right? Or is that a jammer? Maybe that's a jammer. Okay. Just kind of trying to get my bearings a little bit here. Okay. A crystal-y thing. It's the official term. Hey, Fairy King! Oh, thank you! That one was very heartfelt. Hold on, let's see. What are we gonna do here? We gotta grab one of these guys. I'm gonna be doing more music. Every time I'm like, I am in a better emotional place to do some music, things happen like... Alright, where does that send me? Oh! Wait, is this not where I was before? Hold on. But yeah, some sort of life catastrophe happens. Ha! I got a connector. What? Oh, I see. Okay. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to get that guy from here. This thing right here blocks that. So this is gonna be so that something through that window I can get it. Okay. Well, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna do a little bit of trial and error? No. Guys, my great brilliant idea didn't work. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Anyway, if you want to see our new emotes, they've all got flute as the prefix. Why? Oh! What does this accomplish? Oh, wait. Oh, no. He's gonna be sending one of these guys up, isn't it? I think I figured it out. Okay, hold on, guys. This might screw us over permanently. If it does, my apologies. But, why does it give me 2 choices? That seems unfair, doesn't it? Alright, you. Come here. Alright. You go there. You go there. And there. And you put there. And. Wait. No. Hold on. My usual technique isn't working, friends. But yes, so if you want an emote, you can put flute in lowercase, and then you can try in all uppercase. You can try. I think we've got hug. So we've got flute hug. We've got flute haha, which is Titus laughing, except it's me. We've got flute. Help me out here, folks. Yes, I couldn't remember what that one was. Blue glass. What is that one? I don't remember. Oh, did it not work? Oh, it hasn't been approved. Darn it. I'm sorry, friends. Those ones haven't been approved, apparently. Franker Z, no. I was so looking forward to having those. Well, they're going to be cute when they approve. When they get approved. When they approve. Words are hard. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? I mean, okay, so I know what I want to do. Hi, Nick. Yeah, and we may be starting at the usual hour next week. Just this week, I needed to have a little extra time. So I'm on Central Time right now because I'm in Texas. So I will try to keep everybody posted. Oh, and we're supposed to, provided it arrives in time, a friend is sending me their capture card, so we can start Wind Waker hopefully next Tuesday. What game is Apex again? Also, hi Serious Inc. Yeah, we started late. We started an hour later than we would normally start. Okay, so I want this thing to become self-sustaining, but then the question is, how do I do that? Okay, Battle Royale shooter from the... Honestly, you just spoke a bunch of words I don't understand. Hold on. Do I have to get launched back there again to try to... No, I do, don't I? But... Disapproval. Bam. How am I gonna get through that? We're gonna, like, do some exploring a little bit. We're probably gonna wind up in an unwinnable state at least once. Because, like, I'm gonna try bringing something back here. But once you bring things back here... Hold on. Alright, friend. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try an unwinnable state. You guys ready for it? You guys ready for Lauren to wind up in an unwinnable state? You're insufficiently ready. Be more ready. Okay, we're gonna do this. Whee! It's gonna be like, you screwed up, Lauren. Okay, then I didn't screw up. Good to know. Alright, so what does that afford me? Well, I knew that okay. Ah! Oh, hey! What does... Oh, hey. Alright. Alright, my friends. So we're gonna want to have a box over here. So is that out? Ah, that is out. Cool. Then I'm gonna go grab myself a box. I don't need you. Maybe it doesn't need to be a box. But it's gonna be a box. Alright. Now we got you. Now we're gonna like do you. And we can grab you guys. Carry you out there. Whee! Oh. Okay. I did it wrong, didn't I? Neener. Alright, so what does that accomplish? Okay. Hold on. Make it redundant. That's correct, right? A redundancy. Am I gonna be able to get you out of here? I don't think so. There's gotta be a way. Maybe? I don't think so, though. Because it'd have to be on this side. So I don't think I can move that. Oh no, I did it wrong. Oh well. Don't need to go there anymore. So what am I trying to accomplish here? You. How do I get to... Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's gotten into my singing. We've got some other... What are... Okay, try jump 25. But with jump all caps, I think. For jumping. Because jumping is good. And quote 25 is the quote about jumping. See, there you go. What's the other one? There's another one. Yeah, it's just jump 25. It doesn't even have the flute in front of it. Because... Nope. Because I'm a butt. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? I don't need you to be open anymore. Psh, who needs you? Not me. That's for sure. Darn it, I need one more. Is that whole thing a red herring? Probably not, actually. That's probably not a red herring. Blarg. Blar, that's what I think about you and your rules. I think blar. Hold on. I'm gonna ram my face into some walls. That sounds good, doesn't it? Pretty sure that sounds good. Okay. This might be 100% wrong. So just like, bear with me if it is. Okay. Gonna make you self-sustaining. Put you... Darn it, no! Oh, that's why I brought... Oh no. Hold on. Is there something else over here that I can grab? You! Come here. Yes, you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you right now, but... you go here. This isn't gonna work, is it? Probably not. Alright, okay. This is, I recognize, a little, wacky. Okay. So we gotta get you. Somehow. From here. I cannot see you from here. Can I see you from here? No! What? There's that thing in the way. Look. That's so mean. What do you people expect me to do? You put little thingums. I still can't get you. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Can you believe the nerve? The audacity? Alright, where on this entire stupid map can I access that guy? Oh my gosh. They're so mean! Look at this! Do you see how mean they are? What do you guys want me to do? There we go. Okay. Alright. I know, they're such jerks. Okay, hold on. Darn it, no! Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, you're gonna go do this. Okay. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Guys, there's no way. Right? Like, no way. How? How? Oh, my computer's... It doesn't feel too overheated. It's a little overheated. It's making some noises. It was having some trouble earlier. Oh no, guys, what do I do? I'm so mad. Ah, so mean. What do you expect me to do, game? I can see it there. This is gonna be really complicated because the only other thing I can think of is sending it flying into there, because Because that's the only way to get that guy out, is to get it flying out from there, which would involve redoing a lot of stuff, wouldn't it? Maybe my brain is just not where it needs to be. Is there any way I could possibly... No, there's no way I could possibly get that guy out of there. Because it has to be on that side to open the door. There's no way to open the door from the other side, and there's no way to access being able to open... Oh, no. So it can't be through there. That can't be the answer. No. The answer's gotta be... to be like right here. There's not another one, is there? Not even close, guys. I might be close to a minor hint time. I'm having some difficulties, guys. Having some difficulties. I feel like I'm close. Not close enough. So we're gonna run and jump because that's what we do and we don't know what else to do. You know, if you're in real life and your brain is not providing solutions to your problems, sometimes running and jumping will actually help because exercise is good for you. I've been walking a lot, but it turns out I need new shoes. Oh, put a space between quote and 25, and yes, you've got it. It turns out I need to get new shoes because I've been taking really long walks, which is a thing I do. Like, I try to walk like 3 miles a day, and my feet have been hurting so bad that I can't sleep, and I'm already having sleeping difficulties. Oh! You just reminded me. I forgot to open FlutyBot. So that means that nobody knows that the stream went live on Discord. Oh no, FlutyBot. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah, I think maybe I will get a different light. Because I've got this, like, really bright light right here, and it's, like, off to the side, so it's not, like, in my eyes, but it's still kind of in my eyes. Okay, well, anyway, we've got a fun and crew. I want to set it up on Discord so that people can, like, give themselves, like, an attribute to receive notifications. Because it had been doing everyone notifications when I went live, and that was annoying. So, I'm trying to find an alternative. Man. Okay, am I in a winnable state? Yes, no? Do I have to start it over? Man. Computer, you are overheating. I do need to, like, get a Q-tip and get some of the cat fur and dust out. Okay. Maybe still doable. Do I need to be on this side right here? Like, do I have to do something with this section right here, or am I done with it? You're gonna say, no, Lauren, you have to go back there and do that thing, and I'm gonna be like, curses! Foiled again! So it's gonna be like... Is that a pirate thing to say? I want to say it's a pirate thing to say, but I don't know where I'm getting that from, because I don't think that's how pirates talk. That's how Lauren pirates talk. Lauren pirates don't quite have the pirate thing down, right? What if we just commune with this tree? Be one with the tree. Be the tree. No more robot, just tree textures. It is really interesting when you think about it, how trees don't actually look like these, like just the way that they've made these abstracty shaped things in a way that we can all agree is a tree, even though it's not actually a tree. But no, but it's really, I think it's really cool and interesting how like it's clever, and I don't know, I mean, I assume this game didn't come up with it, but I haven't sat and stared at enough three-dimensional trees in games to know who started this. But the having the two different flat planes, so they don't have to like render out like a big 3D-ish thing, and it gives the impression of being a tree. And I guess a 3D-ish thing is actually just like papercraft anyway. But like, isn't that a neat effect? Like, look at that. It works really well. It's really convincing. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna mistake it for an actual tree, but I'm like, yeah, that's definitely supposed to be a tree. It's a pretty convincing. I mean, it looks more like a tree than my artificial Christmas tree. I'm close to solving it, huh? Do I have to go back into the isolation booth? Which is a really big isolation booth. It's not actually an isolation booth. Man, I've been working on music for the next Materia project, which there are a couple of Materia projects in the works. One of them that has been recorded but not announced yet, but we finished it, is a game that we have played on stream. One of them is a game that we haven't played. The one that we're working on right now is a game we haven't played on stream, but I've talked about it a lot. And then we've got another one coming up this summer that won't be announced for a while longer, but it's going to be worked on in the summer. And that is a game we have never even really seriously talked about playing on stream, but you guys will like it anyway. Okay, so the isolation booth gets to stay isolated. Actually, yeah, I saw somebody had like a few seconds of animation of like the gameplay of Baba Is You, and I'm super intrigued. I've heard it's really hard, but I like that kind of weird do your brain stuff weird challenge things. That's the official terminology. By the way, if somebody wants to test with a quote whether FlutyBot is doing FlutyBot's thing, never did design FlutyBot. We should design FlutyBot. Should FlutyBot be like a Noxbot? That's where I want to go, but I can't get there. There's no like secret trapdoor. This is going to be a secret trapdoor to get out or something. But I'm done just in case I've messed things up. So I'm close to having finished it. I don't know what to do. Could somebody give me a very gentle nudge? Because I think I want to get that thing up in the air. But that might be a red herring. Boop, 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 boop. Oof. Yeah, no, I know that to get it up in the air I'm gonna have to use this whole shenanigans, probably. But if I take these things out from... Oh my god, really? Okay. What if I just am the thing myself? Okay. I'm the thing. I was the thing myself. I forgot that I have one more piece in the equation. There's one more thing. Oh, I guess I could have just put it, well... Hold on. No, but that doesn't get me anywhere that I wasn't before. Because this guy's got to stay here. No, hold on. No it doesn't. Does it? One more connector that I might have to utilize. I'm confused. There aren't any other connectors. I can't get back here. Wait. Did I? It was nice to meet you, Fairy King. Hopefully we'll see you again and hang out. But thank you for joining. I'm gonna have to reset this, aren't I? I can do that, right? Yeah, I've got all the pieces I need. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you are gonna do that. And then we're gonna put you back here. Put you back there. Take you here. Okay. Cool. Oops, I don't know why I put that down. I shouldn't have put that down. Alright. This should accomplish something. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do. Ah! But it is in fact what I'm doing. It seems right. Because I gotta go grab this dude. Hi, dude. Alright, dude. Dude. Unboxing me. My friends. Alright. Well, I have no idea if that's what I was supposed to do. But it is what I did, and I will take it. Okay. Whew. I guess we should probably get a victory emote, shouldn't we? Dead man's switch. Okay, so the dead man's switch is a thing that goes off if you die. So it's like you keep your finger on your explosive thing, and then if you die, you let go, and then the thing explodes. Oh, that was the intended solution. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I thought enough outside of the box in the right way for it. Oh my goodness, that... Oh good, we've got blues and we've got reds, and... We actually have 2 blues in chat, too. It's a popular color around here. Okay, where is my blue thing? Okay, I've got a whole bunch of these guys. I've got a red thing. What's around here? Circumference? It's not actually holy cow! There's a switch. What does that do? Hold on. Is that gonna make the turrets blow me up? Are there turrets that are gonna kill me? Is that the dead man switch? Hold on. What are you, friend? What are you? I don't know, but that's all connected to that thing. I got distracted. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm sorry, friends. Please bear with me. Okay. So we want... Oh, this is gonna take a lot of you guys. Alright, blue. I feel like we need to recruit some friends who are like red and yellow and orange and stuff, just because we've got a couple of different blue. We've had 3 different friends with blue in their name, right? Oh, that's a star! Really? Okay, well then this is gonna clearly be a million times harder than I think it is. Oh, it's snowing! Was it snowing before? I don't think it was. I think there was snow on the ground, but I don't think snow was coming down. The game is like, yes, Lauren, you are so slow that weather patterns have been changing in the virtual environment. It's pretty incredible, isn't it? I don't think I've noticed it snowing before. Ah, that little bit of voice in the background is just perfect. It's so perfect. It's like incredibly perfection. Okay, I'm gonna need one more. Okay, where's my floaty? Can I see my floaty friend from over here? Probably not. There's a star. So I'm trying to figure out how I can be outside the box. Hi, Ella! You want to come say hi? Here's Ella. You might actually be able to see her. She's gonna go up and eat. Her food is up there on top of her cat tree. So, the Ella in the wild. Alright. How on earth? I want that. How do I get there? How do I get there? I don't know. Do you know? Why are we whispering? I don't know. But we are. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not quite sure what to do. Where to begin with this one? So you can see Ella hunting her food. What does this do? Aha! What does that accomplish? I don't know. Okay, leave this star alone for now, Lauren. Through here. Oh. These These look like colored pencils, don't they? Like crudely sharpened colored pencils, except not colored. It's like somebody forgot to paint and put the colored graphite into a colored pencil, but otherwise it's a colored pencil. Exactly the same. Oh, charcoal pencils, there you go. That's a much more reasonable answer. Alright. Hold on. Oh my god. I'm about to be extraordinarily proud of myself if this works. The naming for the puzzles is brilliant. Oh, what a good hint. I don't know if that accomplished anything. No. Okay, well, look. Oh, that makes something go. So that makes that fan go. Oh, hey! Hi, friend! Alright. Darn it! Okay, hold on. Well, fortunately for me, that's easily remedied. Alright, friend. You also need to have the, oh, maybe it's not so easily remedied. Take this one and no. Darn it. Ah! Okay, well now I've got laser beams doing everything. Because I assume I want this guy out. And maybe I only want that guy out if I want to do the star. That's the exit. We don't want that. I think I want that guy though. I don't not want that guy anyway. Because if the thing I'm supposed to observe is that I don't, for example, need like... Okay, so there's blue, and the blue thing is over here. God, listen to all of those fizzy laser beams. So like we could like have a blue here. Okay, I do want that guy. Oh, man. Other than the patented blues technique. Good question. So we should be... should be a way to do this. In theory. What? No, connector, no. No, connector! Connector's not being very responsive. Connector. Connect! I'm overcomplicating things again. Oh, I can do it from down here? Like... That's not gonna work. Something in the last puzzle that will help in this puzzle? You mean a technique that I used in the last puzzle that I can use in this puzzle? Oh, I don't remember what technique I used. going back in there. Bye. Redundancy indeed. Okay. Alright. All these little friends. Hey, ultimate being, how are you doing? Good to see you. Alright. Redundancy is the name of the game. What? I want blue. Wait, I want blue? So I don't even care about red. Nobody cares about red. Okay, red. Sorry, nothing personal. You're rather cool and stylish, but... Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay. There we go. I'm like running my face into walls. It's a good thing you don't take damage for running your face into walls, like in Dungeon Master. My sister has decided she's going to play the Super Nintendo version of Dungeon Master, and I'm just like, oh my god. Don't do that. Although she wants to know if that counts as beating Dungeon Master, if she can beat it, since it's an easier version. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it does. I'm going to give you credit for it. Alright, maybe this will work? Yeah! The trick is going to be... How is that? Achievement unlocked. Solipsist and hedging my bets. Okay, tell me what that means. What's a solipsist again? How is that any trickier? Oh, okay, so that's it's the I think and I can only be aware of my own thinking, but because I can't think of because I can't experience your experience, I don't know if that's how you, I don't know that, I cannot confirm that you truly exist because I cannot share your experience. Is that correct? Does that mean that I'm not asking for help? Is that what that name is all about? Did I do all the things? I even got a star. But Milton doesn't have anything else to say. Does he? Where's your beeping, Milton? Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
And so it is done.
Wait.
You have overcome each trial that I set before you.
Oh.
You have shown faith and wisdom and perseverance.
Was it?
Therefore, I
all of
judge
it?
you worthy, and I say unto you, come to the gates of eternity, where you shall be granted everlasting life.
This takes me to, like, magical magic land. Okay. So this is the gates of eternal life. Milton is... are you allowed to see multiple saves? Or multiple endings? Is that cheating? Does the game know you're doing that? Does it yell at you? Are we gonna go all Undertale-y? Man. So you mean I can see multiple endings? Let's do that, folks. How do I do that? How do I do that? Options. Achievements? Use this one feeling stuck. Achievements. How does one save the game? I need to get the rest of the stars, although I guess some of the stars are not good. I just really wanted 100%. Restore from backup? How does one do that? Oh, is that a number? 326589. Is that my points? Oh, okay. So I can just go. I can just do this, and then I can load. So I can just walk towards the light. It really looks like a fog door. Doesn't it? Like I'm gonna fight like this, like some gigantic person who's like got like one of these like Roman pillars on his shoulder, and he's gonna be like, whoomp, and I'm gonna get flattened like an ant. A robotic ant with cool glowy blue bits. Well, shall we do this, friends? Well, right now we're about to be defeated by Elohim. So this isn't gonna ruin my save. Cause like, let's be real, we all know we're gonna go up the tower. Okay, well then let us walk slowly and awesomely towards the light. I told you guys about the slowly and
Come
awesomely thing,
forward,
right?
child.
Right?
Eternity awaits.
QR codes. Oh. Oh wow, there are. My goodness. First to ascend, Hebus. Thanks, Jim. Ooh, look at that smoky smoke. I thought there might be some on this side. I love that it's like the most human thing. First. They totally did have that reference in some of the writings. I think there's like a chat log or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes people will leave a message that says first on my comments in my YouTube videos, and I'm like, it's not like I'm like one of those like super viewed people who has like hundreds of people commenting on everything, and so you have to try to be the first person to comment. But I appreciate it. Ah, was that what it said, Blue? I didn't remember as well. I should probably call you Blue Glass to not confuse you with blues. Well, let's do this. I mean, that can't mean that I'm about to get the actual ending, my other actual ending tonight. There is no way. I guess I got all the reds. Did I seriously? I mean, I got some hints from you guys, so I don't really deserve the credit of not taking any hints. But I got relatively small hints, especially given that I don't play puzzle games. So, well, let's see what happens. Okay, no. Before we see what happens, we have to talk about what we think is going to happen. You didn't think we were going to get away without talking, did you? Alright, so I need to dig up some old thoughts about this game. So, we know that Elohim is basically somebody's virtual dungeon master designed to stitch together different modules, which is why he's like taken these ideas of like the great minds of humanity, and a lot of that takes the form of like the religion and world in which those great thinkers existed. Get everything on your own. But I mean, like, I assume that, like, if you ask for those hints that I've got the 3 of on the bottom, that you don't get that achievement, right? But yeah, so he's taken, like, all of human history and kind of, or at least whatever amount of human history was shoved in the archives, and kind of interpreted it as the 3-dimensional landscape with each era of its great thinkers. Which, I mean, good for them having the Egyptians in there instead of just Greco-Roman and like Christian history theology. Oh my gosh, Elohim is a big old Saint Bernard. He goes barreling forward and licks her face. That would be pretty cute. Those dogs are huge. I did not realize how big they were. They were big. Very big dogs. They're not as big as Great Danes, but they're up there. They're like small horses, but dogs. But yeah, so we know that I've pieced that together. Um, and Milton was this like renegade partition, if I'm using the right word, that kind of was originally supposed to be used to access the library, but kind of actually became kind of sentient, and then until teenage edgelord on the internet on us. But it's okay. I have no problems trying to put effort into saving teenage edgelords on the internet from themselves and helping them find their better selves. And so we'll just do the same thing if we can with Milton. So at this point, so Elohim is trying to get us to ascend. His goal is ascension for us. He doesn't want things to get broken up or changed, but we've seen enough glitches and cracks in the system that it's not going to last forever the way it is. And as we know from my playthrough of Dark Souls, I'm not really big into perpetuating cycles, because usually perpetuating cycles isn't good. Maybe that's the Western mindset, but cycles eventually kind of break apart. They start deteriorating. So we don't yet know. My personal theory is that we are the consciousnesses uploaded, like some sort of identity of the people that we've been seeing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we were Alexandria's consciousness, having gone through this a whole lot. But I'm not sure, because we may have also spontaneously achieved sentience. I don't know. I don't know we've entirely gotten what we are. Just that it seems that there's generations of them going through again and again and again, and they actually change name and change identity. We can kind of see which one becomes which one. And if you had a better memory than I do, you could piece together the order, the QR codes of them interacting with each other, and probably pick up on some of the details of the story that I have not been able to grasp, which is kind of a shame, because I'd really love to be able to do that, but I just simply don't have the focus, concentration, or memory to achieve that. But that is actually really fun to have as hold on, I lost myself. It's fun to have a puzzle game where there are puzzle elements of putting the story together too. I very much enjoy that. So as far as what's going to happen here, I think either we're going to step back through and be a new identity. I wonder if there's any significance to the number 49. It's not quite 50, which is what I would expect. 49 is... seven squared. I knew it was something squared. It's been a little while since I had to do basic arithmetic by my brain. Okay, 7 squared, and 7 is a very significant number in a number of cultures, so... but that is interesting. So it's possible that we will emerge as the next intelligence. I don't remember exactly what happened when we first emerged here, but basically looping the game, but as a different identity. Like maybe our blinkies will be a different color or something. Or we might be absorbed into things, or the whole thing might fall apart. I don't know. Those are completely wildly different. But if the looping thing is true, I don't know, because if we look at the ones who've ascended here, Hebus, I don't think we've seen anything from Hebus. Jim, I swear we've seen before, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, they did have 7. Okay. All right. Well, I can't really predict anything super cool. I have theories and ideas. I'm also curious, what plague did humanity unleash upon itself? Was it some sort of, biological warfare that got out of hand and wound up exterminating the entire race? I don't know. But that would definitely be us being defeated by our worst nature and then trying to use our best nature to save what we can of ourselves. So I don't know. I would love to be able to give you guys something really cool and clever and inspired here. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, there is no ambiguity as far as this being a created world and the mankind being gone. So, shall we? I guess we step through the pearly gates. Alright, here we go. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Sorry, guys. I just had to see. Like, can you run off? No, you can't run off. Okay. You can! You can just walk in and out of the pearly gates. It doesn't let you run at full speed here. I'm not sure if that's because it would be disrespectful. Is that a computer? It is. It's another terminal. Elohim, honey, your concept of heaven is you're doing the best you can. Well, that's good. They made a little ting 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 sound. Oh man, this kind of makes me think of Soul Blazer, where like basically God sends an angel down to go fix the planet that got messed up, but it's quintet, so it's this like kind of like weird animistic, like I don't know, it's weird, but this area looks like that, so good job. All right, I love that series. Terranigma is the best of them, but they are really good. Doesn't it? Okay, well, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you could totally close these gates. You could be like, no, peons, you're not allowed in. You're not beeping at me. I guess it's not Milton. Alright, let's boot this up and see what happens. Library session. Type eternalize. Oh my gosh. Type eternalize to proceed toward eternal life. Are we gonna, like, undo ourselves? Okay. You will now be prepared. Good job, Elohim. Okay.
Rejoice, my child, as you leave this world behind. For all that you accomplished shall be passed on to your generations. In this land they shall thrive, and you shall be remembered as the beloved servant of Elohim.
Child program
and so
check.
death shall have no dominion over you. Be well, my child. Be at peace.
Increasing version number. Erasing memory banks. Okay. Child program independence check. That is the thing that's going to pass. Oh, man. Yes! Okay, so now how do I... Options... Do I have to stop the game? Yes. And then... Options? Play... Restore backup. Okay. This is the one I want, right? The yes was that I guessed correctly what was gonna happen. So I guess, so the failed thing, achievement unlocked last stable version. Haha. So does it remember that I beat them all? Or do I have to redo one of them? No, it remembers them, okay. Okay. Now Elohim
And so it is
will
done.
give his talk.
You have overcome each trial that I set before you. You have shown faith and wisdom and perseverance. Therefore, I judge
You're not my
you
real dad.
worthy, and I say unto you, come to the gates of eternity, where you shall be granted everlasting life.
But so you notice the independence thing failed? So they're waiting to see until they have something sentient enough to disobey. So perhaps the intent is to just keep looping and looping and looping until, yes, we go do tower crimes. Okay, well, we were a good kid, but only like... Oh, man! Hold on, we gotta go back to my favorite terminal. I think it's behind this one. No, it's not! Yes, we were the good kid, now we're gonna do the bad kid. Being the bad kid in this case doesn't involve murdering people, so I'm cool with it. Here we go! Alright, so this is my favorite terminal so far. Actually, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's memorable. Okay. So here, this is the keynote speech that's all about don't be Milton, find and make meaning, and don't be a teenage edgelord. If you are a teenage edgelord, my heart goes out to you, and I will still be your friend, but I will probably try to help you care about things, because it is cool to care about things, and it is immature to be like, everything sucks and nothing matters. Sometimes you have to make your own meaning. And this is actually something I've been struggling really hard with. It's one of the reasons why I wound up coming to Texas, is I needed safe security, like, around me emotionally. Sorry. Since apparently Lauren's streaming is like half like the vlog of Lauren's dramatic life experience, I guess it's normal when experiencing grief and loss to kind of go through a phase of like, why bother doing anything? Like, why bother trying? Why bother caring? Why bother, like, why do I care about writing my novel? Why do I care where I move next after Pennsylvania? What does it matter? What does any of it matter? And I can't, from my heart of how I'm feeling right now, can't answer that question. But enough of me remains to be like, pretty sure that this is colored by the emotional situation in which I'm in, rather than because I actually don't think it matters and I don't think that there's any point in going on. So it's just very like kind of a low-key, why bother trying, why even do anything, why not just roll over and give up, rather than like an actual crisis of any sort, but it's present. And I think I'm just gonna have to rebuild meaning. Because you're like, you know, every there's a song that actually Brental Floss, he's a really nice guy, like him a lot, but I tend not to like comedies, as you guys know, and he has this song that's not a comedy, that's actually an original track he wrote, Final Fantasy IX characters of Zidane to Vivi, which I'll try not to go too heavy into Final Fantasy IX spoilers, but it actually has a lot. Like, I would say that game is mostly about asking, what is... It's a question about asking why, and then answering, you've got to make your own meaning. And so I actually really love the track that track, because it's Vivi kind of being like, oh no, where's the meaning in life if you're going to die soon? Like if people, like, if you're going to die, like, what is the purpose? And Zidane is like, everyone dies, but that's in the future, and you are in the now. And if you spend your whole time thinking about the end, you're never going to, like, in a way, like, if you're going to spend your whole time thinking about the end, you're already there. At that point, it doesn't even matter because you're not even living. Yes, there is an end, but you have to think about and live in the now if you want to live. And you have to make meaning sometimes, and that meaning can be helping people, it can be creating something, it can be racking up great experiences, whatever you decide. But you have to actually be like, this is valuable to me, this is important to me, this is its own meaning. If you can't get any sort of objective truth meaning of the universe, you can at least get the subjective personal meaning of your life. So yeah, that's a tangent that I'm really struggling with right now. So EL2. Okay, so Talos is Elohim. The archive is... Yes. Okay, so yeah. Oh wait, I thought that this had... Oh, I thought there was the picture. Maybe it's not here. You know? You know what I mean? There's one of these things had the picture of the tower. It was kind of like, I'll see you there. What is this? Stormy Tower of Knowledge. This is the archives. Pretty sure this is the embodiment of the archives. And I guess the idea is that if you have proven yourself to be sentient enough to disobey your programming and go exploring knowledge, then you are the true heir of humanity. Alright, Android. One of the star area terminals. Oh, no, not that. Do I have... Ha! Time capsules. Got a bunch of them. Elevator hidden. The elevators. Isn't this a quote from Paradise Lost? Yes. So we are going to go reign in hell. That's what we're going to do here. So do we not get... Oh, the extra. AO6 extra. DO1 extra. Oh man, I bet there's really good stuff in here if I... Humble brag. How to build a universe that doesn't fall apart 2 days later. Yeah, Pretty sure we talked about. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and there's a whole lot of things that are like kind of like you can believe in whatever, but ultimately, like, if it doesn't. Oh, hey. Why is he speaking to me? It's wrong. It's all wrong, huh? Samsara is not very happy with the things. Oh, I could just jump off of that. Let's not. Oh, hey! That's in C, right? Alright. Yeah, we're about to go all axe cop on this. Who here's read Axe Cop, actually? That was a very special time in the world of webcomics. It was a good time. A lot of good-natured people making weird comics. Alright, where are you? Where are you, my sparkly chop things down friend? Oh, I keep forgetting that they made a cartoon. The Holy Axe. Yeah, I read a fair bit of Dr. McNinja. My ex-husband and one of our friends were really into Dr. McNinja, so I read a bunch, but I didn't keep up with it. I, unsurprisingly, was all about Hark a Vagrant. I read Wopsy Square for a while until it became apparent that the artist was really gross. Which was the case with a number of webcomic artists. Writers, creators, webcomic makers, I don't know. Dinosaur Comics is good. Ryan North continues to be delightful. He's fun to follow on Twitter. He makes Squirrel Girl. Aha! Like, I don't know what the... Like, I have no, like, literally no idea what I'm gonna do with that. But I'll have to figure it out. Okay, well. We have made a successful loop. Yeah, I read the beginning of his Squirrel Girl, and I've enjoyed it. You know... Hey, Cistern. What is this? I haven't been here before. Have I? I didn't even think this was... I didn't even see this here. Did I? If I did, it was a few months ago. You know, we've been playing this game for a while. Oh. Little bunker. Because you don't notice the side until... It's a place with a gate. Oh, there's a star in there! Alright, so... Well, I'll have to figure out How on earth? I really want this star. I don't even know that there's any... Yeah, no, it's really remarkable how much love and care they put into making the world beautiful and feel real. Now I want to just like go chopping everything down. Okay. Well, in that case, we will, vault upwards into the vault. Okay. Let us do this, then. Oh! There's multiple floors. I wondered why I didn't just have, like, a regular switch.
Cannot detect location of primary subject. Query. Query.
Off the radar is the share achievement I just got. Haha! Alright, Elohim. I'm not your obedient child. Oh, that's the Sphinx. Okay. Alexandria, what have you got to say?
Is there anything that we associate more closely with intelligence than curiosity? Every intelligent species on Earth is attracted by the unknown.
That's true.
Our mythologies are full of riddles and mysteries and divine knowledge. Even the word apocalypse means revelation.
Huh.
It seems like our ancestors always imagined that even at the very end, we would solve one last mystery.
Yeah, that's very human. I love the way these people, their writing thinks about that sort of thing. Like the explorations of human nature. Oh, hey! I gotta use my red pieces to do this, guys. Oh, look at how red and evil these pieces are. Red and evil. First try, which is good because there are only 4 pieces involved. I'm gonna take my axe just in case. You know? Sometimes you gotta, Huh. Can I climb this? It would not appear that I can. Well, I'll take my axe. You know, this music is really cool and interesting. Oh, so we recently discovered that my monitor is really bad. So, like, I can't see things very clearly that I probably should be able to. Oh, I don't need the axe anymore. Oh, man. But I was gonna chop things. Chop, 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 chop. I'm trying to find ways to sneak around. Yeah, I'm not sure that... Oh, come on! This is where having an axe would be handy. You just, like, start chopping down the metal frames of the tower that you're in. That's a good idea. I bet it'll bounce out of my head. Oh, wait. Ha-ha! I could chop you! Oh, look at that. I want that. That's knowledge. This game is like, you burn with curiosity, don't you? And I'm like, oh, game, how do you know? How do you know that I do? Because, yes. Chop, Alright. Yeah, so I have to leave my axe. So you can totally sneak through there, by the way. Which I think... Oh, look, there's another friend. Hello, friend. Oh, it's a little hard for me to see what's going on in the screen, though, unfortunately. Yeah, we can absolutely take the connectors out. In fact, there's 2 connectors we can take out. So let's do that. There's like where we're supposed to go with them, but where was the back exit that I just had? Here we go. Alright. We're gonna load up our elevator. Yeah. Because we can get to, so I'm gonna get to. Just in case, you know? Boing! Whee! Okay. There's another one. Where's the other one? I love the, like, the slight hiss sound. Because there's definitely, kind of a snake-like, you know... I mean, that's kind of, we'll see if 2 is enough. It might not be. In which case, we might have to solve this one and then go get more from other towers. But we're gonna find out! Me and my friends are gonna go out.
My child, have you been tempted by the tower? Know that it holds only death for you.
To die would be an awfully big adventure. Yeah, it does kind of sneak in there. Oh man. Am I gonna beat this game tonight? Possibly, but probably not. Oh look, I just realized there's... Okay. Up we go. Hello, other friend. We're gonna go get that star. I don't know what we're gonna accomplish by getting that star. But we're getting it. Or we're gonna try. Here's that bunker. Bunker. Bunker in the bunker. Yeah, that's why I'm not sure I'm gonna actually be able to beat it tonight. However, I have to admit, I feel pretty cool about this. Also, that's super cool! Like, way to make you think completely outside the box. Like, what the hell even, you know? Who would think you would go into the tower to use stuff, break a thing that you find on the tower, and access this bunker to get a star? I don't know what to do with the stars. Oh, Nick has a star. How do you have a star, Nick? Alright, let's go get our other connector. It feels so cool. See, I feel like Baba Is You is going to be that kind of like... What the heck? Who even thought of this? You know, where it's just like, I have to wrap my brain around it sideways. And I think things that require you to think about things sideways are very satisfying. Alright. Yeah, and that's fun because, like, I hadn't... You know, I'm tempted, Nick. I'm tempted. But I also have a great big backlog of games I want to play. So there's, we're gonna... Like I said, if my, new capture card arrives in time and I can get it all working, then on Tuesday we will start Wind Waker. And after this, we're going to... Oh, you know, actually... Ah, you can't go to level 2 until you finish level 1. Meanies. But after this, we were talking about playing Hollow Knight or Metal Gear Solid on Thursday. So, those would be very different experiences. That's alright. I'm sure I'm glad that I poked my head around. Here we go. Yeah, no, it is just so interesting because, like, everything with the high contrast light and shadow, it's very disorienting. And at least with my not super great monitor, at some point, if I decide to do some stream system stuff upgrades, I will get a better monitor. And maybe a light. But I have to, like, I keep being like, oh, well, if I just do this or this or this, I'll prove I'm dedicated enough to streaming to warrant upgrades and stuff. But then I never am. Hold on. Well, maybe I got a thing from here? There's my axe. That's not gonna work. So we're gonna, like, do this guy here. Sorry, folks. That's gonna probably be really annoying. My apologies for how annoying it probably is. Oh, geez, that's not even close. And this doesn't even tell me. I don't even get hints. They don't even have names. I depend on the names. You know? This puzzle seems familiar. I've done a puzzle like this before, but I don't remember how to do it. What I've learned from playing the game is that the game is hard. Oops. Sorry, friends. Wait, did it actually work? Did that actually work? I don't think it's supposed to work. We're being bad. We were good kids and then we were bad kids. Okay, this is not gonna work. Okay, so it does work. We've never actually expressly done that before. Wait. Something just opened. External device. Found us! Auxiliary hardware. Found one external device. Device manager to control it. Oh man. Okay, first we want to read all these things. Truth, huh? Do not believe what they are saying. Not the end of the world. Oh no. Good night, Stolen Light. Thank you for coming by. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well I don't know what that Exodus is, but I don't even know, but this is an unfortunate situation. Government Illuminati and International Darwinism. It's missing an L in Illuminati though, I think. Athena, oh more of the Athena story. Okay, so this tells you the order in which these scenes take place. Theogony, is that the birth of gods? And then anthropogeny, is that the birth of humans? I guess I can put those together in that order and make sense of it. Machine is able to reproduce another machine. Reproductive system. Thank you, not animal tested. Oh, hey! Is that Annie that I see before me? Oh man, Cistern. Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't get to have glitched gas, but that's always nice when glitches and things run in your favor. Come on, Miss Belle. You want to come hang out? Come on. Will you be my sleepy lap cat, or are you just going to be a sleepy cat sitting over there? She's thinking about it. Come on, Belle. Come on. Kitty on. Oh, what a great big kitty on. This game is super good. Oh my gosh. It's so fantastic. Okay, so this actually one of my favorite cyberpunk series, Joan Vinge's books, the cat books, at one point realized that like the people are the cells of the organism that is the corporation, which is kind of terrifying, but it makes a convincing argument. I don't know if that's like a thing that cyberpunk frequently does. Ella, you could come sit with me, Belle. You don't have to go right back into your kitty bed. Ella? Hello? No? Okay. I think she's kind of depressed. I mean, honestly, I know she is. We've both been kind of having a rough time of it, but we're hanging in there. Come on, Miss Belle. Come on. No? Okay. I'll have to sit with her later. So the idea here is that we are facilitating the reproductive system of machines. Okay. Let's do device manager. Oh, elevator control driver. Show current operating parameters. Huh. Main Nexus elevator. Pre-evaluation expired. Someone didn't pay for their freeware, or else perhaps it was only for a limited amount of time, and now we're millennia past the end of humanity. Floor access control. Okay, floor to reconfigure. 2. Yes, it is unlocking. Done. Auxiliary stairway access control. Your software license has expired. The stairway is always open now. That's cute. Okay. So we'll need a code, and I don't think I have it in me to try to force my way to brute force through the codes for the remaining floors. So I guess we're just gonna have to exit the device manager and consider this a victory. Well, we're gonna just keep taking these guys to the other floors. I don't know if we're gonna need them, but we're bringing them. And the axe. We're also bringing the axe. I hope you guys are okay with that. Thing is, I don't know if they're actually attempting to stop AI self-actualization. I actually think they're hoping for that. I think that they're like, when the machines achieve this, then our heirs will have arrived, you know? I feel like I should name these connectors. I won't be able to tell them apart though. So we'll have to well, it's interesting, the argument that this game is making, which is that machines learn to create or reproduce whatever with our help, basically. What is it? Certain wasps that use fig plants? Or maybe fig plants that use wasps? I'm not really sure who does the using in that situation. Okay, so two. Alright. My friends and I. Look at this. We're here. Me, the axe, the connectors. Okay, level 2 is way higher than level 1 was. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump off of this one. And you totally can take fall damage. Achievement unlocked. Transgression. Hello, friend. Well, Elohim is not going to stop me. Elohim doesn't know we're here. This is a hole in Elohim's mind. Elohim is like, I cannot see you. This is intentionally programmed. Oh man! So I am going to need all of my pieces to do this. Jeez. Everything looks and sounds so ominous here. I could have sworn I fell to my death at some point. Maybe that was when I was touching the stuff you're not supposed to touch. The floor is lava. When we were doing the jetpack. Remember the jetpack? We did the jetpack. He's like, yo, don't do that, child. And I'm like, you're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna solve this one, folks. First try without getting super frustrated. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh my god, okay, Annie, that was luck. My spatial reasoning is actually one of my biggest weaknesses. But it's gotten a lot better since practicing this game. Like, it used to be like a running thing, like with my family. They would know that if they were putting together puzzles, like 2D puzzles, like we put, like, you know, puzzle pieces together, they would put together the puzzle, and I would put together a few pieces of crust and get the entire puzzle put together because they were so much better than I was, and I got frustrated, wasn't good at it, didn't enjoy it because I was so bad at it, and it just felt really alien to me. But I was actually able to make significant progress in my family's puzzle over the holidays this year. So I have gotten better, largely because of Talos Principle, causing me to exercise the part of my brain that does spatial reasoning. So they're like, no, you may not bring your extra toys. That's so mean of them. They can be educational. If you guys haven't heard Annie Beaker before, Annie has her name referencing Final Fantasy VI aria because Annie became an opera singer because of Celes. Because Annie's really cool. So you should think Annie is cool because she is. Wait, I heard a beep. Didn't I? I thought I heard a beep. Maybe I didn't. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what Alexandra has to say this time. Oh, that's a grave. Cool. All right. I am definitely emotionally prepared for Alexandra to talk about death and graves. At least it's warning me. By the way, if you want to play this game yourself, any of you don't want to be spoiled, we are like in kind of end game stuff, so be warned.
My best friend died today. In the abstract, a human death is nothing, of course. An insignificant blip in a sea of billions. But the world is not abstract. Reality is always specific. Painfully so. And that one specific human being who existed only once in all of the infinity of time and space, that human being was my friend. But he's not coming back, no matter how much I want him to. So, all I can do in the end is keep working, because that specificity, that uniqueness of people, of real people, is worth preserving.
So, fun little writing tidbit. A mistake a lot of younger or newer or less experienced writers make, and this is a thing that people have trouble with in marketing too, is like, I'll try to make this appealing to everyone. I will make it about everyone. I will create something universal. But the thing is, the universal never resonates, pretty much. By making something specific, that's how you make it universal. Because people don't relate to a general idea, they relate to a specific, real person, a real situation. So if you get at universal feelings with a specific character or a specific situation or a specific problem or something like that, it's in specificity that the universal is achieved. So, yeah, there's a lot to be said for looking at the largeness of, like, the thing is, if this was a game about the fall of humanity and just like the end of mankind, and it was just this abstract concept, we might be like, oh, that's interesting. They're pulling together things and making some statements about mankind and showing us things from throughout history. But the reason why I cry isn't because of that. The reason why I cry is because they've given us individuals, specific people that we can care about. We know Alexandra. We know her pretty well by now. We know a bunch of characters, and even people that we never meet again, or we maybe hear them mentioned. We don't know them. But their moment, like the one person who said, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to try to drive to you, to reach you in my last days. And I don't know if I'm going to succeed or not, but I have to try. And I like the thought that you're there waiting and that we're going to be able to spend the last days together. Like, that is powerful. I don't know whether we'd ever seen that character. I don't even know if we know who wrote that. I don't know if we even have a name for that. But it's such an incredibly specific description of a feeling that it's one of like the most powerful moments in the game. So, there's your little bit of storytelling 101 something. Okay, so I have to go in through here. Alright, so we got a couple of these guys. This really reminds me of in Portal, the Can I not jump here? No, cannot jump here. of how you like you play the game and you're like, yeah, I got it, and then like you wind up in a place in the game where oh, hold on. You wind up in a place in the game where I want to get that. How do I get that? I don't know. Where like suddenly you're doing things. Why isn't this working? What's going on? Oh, huh. Hold on. We're gonna try this. This may not work, but okay, so I can't jump there. Thought maybe I could. Sorry, friends. I'm like trying to have a conversation. And solve puzzles and have feelings all at the same time. I want to get over there. Hold on, maybe if I just put this here, I can jump, maybe? Oh, maybe? Hold on. Sorry, folks. Jump! Jump! Yeah! I don't know what that just accomplished, but I accomplished it. I keep thinking that those things right up there are panels or QR code things. What was I saying? What was I saying? Was it important? Did I say something important? I was talking about feelings. And then I was talking about... Do I want to go up there? Is that what I'm trying to do here? I'm really not quite sure what my target here is. Did I look at these already? Cannot escape the cycle, only realize the cycle is meaningless. What is the meaning of samsara again? Earlier generations wrongly believed they were the purpose. We are not the purpose. Remembering what comes before we become a new purpose. So is every single person that we read, every single distinct entity, us? Are we the descendants of all of that? I don't know. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? How do I get where I'm going? Where am I going? I don't understand. I don't know what my target here is. This is hard. Where am I trying to get to? I don't know. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I suppose that's one way of doing things. Okay. These don't seem to be working the way I'm used to thinking about these working. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of at a loss. I guess actually maybe I want these to go there. Maybe that's the answer actually. this guy right here. Jump here, jump here, jump here. Put this here, jump there. What does that accomplish? Like, what am I trying to do here? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, there's not any clear thing for it, although there is totally a ladder there. Can I pick up that? No. Can I pick up that? No. I feel like things don't work the way I expect them to here. It's frustrating. I don't know what to do. There's a ladder. It's a little like hole. I'm not quite sure. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna grab you. Oh, grab you. Okay, hold on. Let's see what that does. Hold on. Hold on. I think I get something here. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh. Huh? I'm confused, but okay. Why can't I stack them? Okay, well... Oops. See, obviously I want that other one. Yeah, and then I want one more to take me up to the top. But how do I do that? Not 100% sure. You know? Let's try this. How do I get that one up there? I do not know. do. I don't know how that worked, but it did. I won't argue with it. That was absolute luck. Something just happened. Okay, now I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. Oh, here's the ladder down. Aha! Writing on the wall. Earliest generations. Huh. The earliest generations of our kind. There was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. This is interesting, actually, because this is kind of sort of something that I'm exploring with the novel that I'm writing, and how AI becomes sentient, and how, like, identity in that way, you know. It's a sticky note. What does the sticky note say? 245. Or is it 215? 215. I'm glad to know that security in the future is the absolute keyest key that ever keyed. Alright, read me text. Oh, hi! See this? I'm not sure how I can alter this text. The shepherd. I want to help you escape. Elohim and Samsara tripped me into trapping myself. I'm not entirely bound by time. Oh, okay. So the shepherd is going to be... I wonder if that's the other entity that we were communicating with. Alright, the web, huh? Huh. Is really beautiful. Like, just the writing of this. All the disparate threads of humanity pulling together, idiots and geniuses alike, to be as human as possible one last time. Yeah, it's kind of... Actually, one of my friends, who's in Nebraska right now, so she's been dealing with the floods, she's incredibly frustrated because people are making such a... Like, they're like, look at how we come together in times of crisis, we can set aside our differences. And she's like, why does it take time of crisis before we will put aside our differences and help each other? Why can't we just do that normally? Why does it take the end of the world to have humanity be its best and its most human, and what we once upon a time thought we were capable of being before the reality of human nature and its negatives became a thing? Like, you know, it's a good question. No, but see, Cistern, that's not what she's talking about. She's talking about when there's an emergency, people will reach out to help other people in an emergency. When there is a crisis, other people will reach out to help that person in the crisis. It's not that the person whose stuff is underwater is helping the other person who's underwater. It's that when something goes horribly wrong, people are able to band together and take care of things. And it is not one of the best things of human nature that we are capable of putting aside our differences in emergencies. So we are capable of it, but we can't do it most of the time. So, I don't know. But yes, no, we are frequently at our best when things are at their worst in some ways. As a species, I think. Not always. But this is why when people say, like, when, like, during the apocalypse, it's every man for himself, and you get, like, these, like, super, like, horrible, depressing, dystopic societies in which everybody's out to get everybody else, or when people write, there was this, online mud that, people I knew played years ago that was, like, this, like, super, it was basically Forgotten Realms, ripped off. And so it's like this, like, grueling, brutal desert, and everybody is so brutal and terrible, and all these horrible things are happening, and, you know, nobody can trust anyone, and I'm just like, have you ever known anybody in a rough situation? Because actually, people tend to stick together when things are terrible. You get a strong sense of community a lot of times. That's human nature. So I think that, I don't know. I get very frustrated when people think that in the event of a crisis or catastrophe, it would be like all bad and it would bring out the worst. And I'm like, there are probably people it would bring out the worst in, but a lot of people it wouldn't. So I like that this game has taken that direction. Mathematics. Who's emailed? Okay. Thank you and goodbye. Oh my god. The writing in this section is probably the most beautiful because it's people expressing the truest words of their heart. So this is truly, yeah, I know, the fact that they put that front and center in the first sentence, in a way you're kind of like, yeah, yes, these are the mathematicians getting straight to the point. No need to sugarcoat things at this point. Thanks, the shepherd. Oh, let's see, it's gonna yell at me. That's really cute. Like, I do actually really love that, like, things are held together by bubblegum and glue and someone's shareware GM program from playing D&D. You know, like, the fact that that's where, like, kind of where Elohim comes from is really funny and great. Whew, boy. Yeah, I don't even know how to engage with that last one, and I guess, like, it's beautiful and it makes sense, and it's a beautiful message. It's just mathematics, they say. Alright, what have we got here? Elohim has offered me a deal. Oh, sheep. If we're all just one entity, growing and changing until it eventually achieves relative sentience and the ability... I love that the ability to disobey is true humanity. No, we're probably going to shut down before too much longer, but let's see what we can do. So we're definitely not going to finish this week, but we might finish next week. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going to put this in at random. If I were particularly good at remembering spatial things, I would probably have an easier time of it with this, but I'm not, so... Oh, we can just do that exact same thing twice, can't we? Yeah, we can. Okay, well, here we go. No! No! Those jerks indeed. It's okay. It's close enough. So you do kind of have to 100% this in order to get this ending. You have to have, I assume, all of the red blocks. Oh man! We've got some DNA.
I look in the mirror sometimes and I see myself like some alien being. I think, who am I? Why do I have these eyes and those hands? Why do I see the colors that I see? Why do I think like I think? I did not choose to exist. I was created. Every single part of my body, every strand of my DNA is part of a story that stretches back billions of years. I exist only because of the choices and sacrifices made by so many others, but I don't know who they are. And what effect will my choices have on those who come after me? Maybe that's what it means to be human. Every species is part of the story, but we're the only ones who know that.
So here's where I get, I guess, kind of personal. Again, that's just what I do. Which, hey, Annie is still here, then maybe she'll appreciate this. But I've largely not felt super connected in some ways to my heritage on either side of my family. I never knew family members beyond my immediate grandparents. I have no ties to my mom's history, kind of by choice. I am not fond of what I know of her parents, and my dad's parents. So if you don't know, I'm half Jewish, and that may or may not count depending on who you talk to. And so I've kind of always been on the outside of that, even though that's like the one culture that I've been part of. But I remember at some point going to a Passover Seder that my step-aunt was hosting at her house, and realizing that there was like an unbroken line of people related to me that had been doing some variation on those exact same, the same process, the same stories, the same ritual for a really long time. Like a really, really long time. And it was actually extremely powerful. Like really, really cool. I don't know why that mattered, but it did. So I guess that's kind of my take on what she's coming from, as far as like there being this generation and generations of people before you that made you what you are. People's bad decisions, people's good decisions, like your existence. You inherit the trauma of your family, you inherit the health of your family, the physical features of your family. I don't know. Oh hey! Looks like we're gonna use the patented blues technique here. You ready, Blues? Hey, Disciplined Daddy. Good to see you. Okay, I did this wrong. Let's try this again. Let's think through this. So, I'm going to try to reason through this. Although I will probably shut down in a few minutes. Okay, so if I put my past one here, and then I run through here, put this one here, but then how do I do that? What I want is for the past one to be able to go through here. Oh wait, no, I got it. I got it. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I am in fact going to use the patent blues technique. We're going to do this. Oh, hold on. There we go. Here's the patented blues technique. Okay. So the idea is that the future me is gonna like go through here while it's like that and run in. And then once she's in here, I'll do this. And then future me will take hers and she'll run through here and put it here. And then she'll run through there and we'll be good. There's not one here, is there? I don't see one. No. Okay. It's okay, then we're gonna take this, do this, and go here. Okay. Okay. So then she's gonna take hers. She's gonna take her sweet time. Bring that over here. Yes, good. We're gonna finish this. Okay, it's been a test. I expect a reckoning at the top. The higher I climb, the more I doubt the decisions I've made. None of us are ready. The cycle exists so we can reprove ourselves. The one who reaches the summit is not our superior, for they stand on our shoulders to reach it. There's not a QR code in here, is there? There were those QR codes up there, but there's not one here. Yeah, so the whole thing is that just as Alexandra was created by, like, generations, we were created by the generations of our predecessors. Yeah, well, that's because it's very, very human. Where is it, Blue Glass? Because the only... Oh, whoa! There is one there. Epitaph, child program. Oh, this is the shepherd. Some files remain on the disk, I think. This is the shepherd. But yeah, no, this is a very emotional game. It's one of the best games I've ever played. Like, everything, the puzzle solving is outstanding. The beauty of the designs and the music and everything. The writing is extraordinary, and I have cried so much. Osiris password, huh? There in the tower, the rustling of the winds, the reed field of Osiris. I still the choice. Thank you for installing Realistic Elevators 1.8. Password locking automatic auxiliary stair generation. 767. Okay. Contrary is no progression. Attraction repulsion. Yes. Good is the passive that obeys reason. Evil is the act of springing from energy. So in this case, we are choosing to be evil. Interesting way of putting it. Is that really something that William Blake had to say? Athena 14. If humanity is gone, does that mean that what we have created ceases to exist? Or will the robot become the next human? And is that good or not? I don't know. Okay. elevator center. Door control. Okay. Floor access control. Floor 4. That's 767. Enter. Code accepted. Unlocking. I think we're good. Man. I should shut down. I've got a little work to do before bed. But we can go up to floor 4. I think we're going to... I mean, we'll see just how hard these get. But yeah, if you have any interest in puzzle games at all, and even if you think you don't, this game is so worth it. I guess I can see that. Oh man, so let's see how many this one takes. That takes 12. Oh, like I do have to shut down. My mom is gonna be finished teaching piano soon. And I want to see her a bit before bed, and I've got work to do too. Like I said, there's a thing that I need to be done with, so I do have to shut down soon. So we may not do much beyond this. Symmetry. It is, in theory, our friend. It may not be our friend after all, but we will try. That didn't work. That didn't work. Yeah, this may be where we shut down today. We have made a lot of progress. We cried a lot. We had some emotional everything to deal with, both in and out. Yes, working our way towards the ending, and we'll see what happens with Milton. I guess that's the real question, is what Milton ending have I unlocked? I don't know. So I think we're going to finish soon. I feel like we're getting close to the end of this game. I think maybe next session or next week will be our last one, which means I have to decide if we're going to do Metal Gear Solid or attempt Hollow Knight. Honestly, I'm not in like the ideal circumstance for either. I don't know how well I'm somewhat easily discouraged just because of my current emotional state. So I might not be in the best position for something as challenging and frustrating as Hollow Knight is. I'd like to 100% this game. So yeah, if we can try the stars, if there's story to get from getting the stars, I don't have to do the star levels, but getting the stars so I can get that last bit of story I'll do. It's okay, Dib. No worries. Yeah, no, like Hollow Knight is beautiful. And I really want to play it. I don't know if I'm going to wind up being like, I can't do this, because like asking me sometimes like, do you want to, like, what do you want to do for dinner, or how are we going to solve this like problem in real life, like, are you going to do this now or should this person make that decision? And I'm like, okay, well, we could take a break from where we are right now in the tower, go get the stars, get the last of the lore, because I'd like to finish everything before I get whatever ending I'm going to get. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll take next week to get the stars, and then we'll finish our way up the tower. But I'm very easily overwhelmed by decision making and challenges and things a lot right now. So I don't know if Hollow Knight is a good idea. But at the same time, my experience with my traumatic experience with Metal Gear Solid 1 for the very first time a million years ago was actually in this house. So there's that for confronting your past trauma. But I don't know whether that's the right thing to do while I'm still mourning things either. So, oh, the stars are guarding another ending. Oh, can you like go through and get, like, will I basically like get this ending and then go back to a previous checkpoint and go get the rest of the stars and then get a different ending? 'Cause we can do that. Um, I was just gonna get lore, personally, but okay. Well, we'll figure that out then. But yeah, so there's a lot going on in this game. Excuse me, and a lot going on in my decision of what to play next. So maybe we'll do a vote for what people want. What you want to see. What we should do. We might eventually get creative sprints going again on Mondays, but I'm kind of easing my way back into things, and I haven't worked on fiction in a while, so it's been a time, and I hope I don't seem like I'm complaining a lot as far as like where I am. I just mostly want you guys to know the reality, the limitations of the Lauren that we are dealing with right now is maximum 70% Lauren, and frequently less than 70% Lauren. So it's not always the best, but I'm doing what I can, and this is helping me kind of ease into like returning to, I guess, some normalcy in my life. But so yeah, thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I'm sorry for the. I don't even know if it's been like a month since our last Thursday stream, or what. But it's been a while. So thank you all for your patience and your support. It's meant a lot. So yeah, take care of yourselves and give everyone that you love big hugs. If you have pets that mean a lot to you, give them some attention. Um, and just don't wait until the end to don't wait until it's too late to tell people you love them and show your love for the world and do good things. So let's take that away from life and Talos and all of that. So be good to yourselves too. Good night, everybody. Good night.